Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have a Mazda MX-5 Powershift. So the Powershift is based on the Sport Tech with the 6-speed automatic transmission. Now, as I take you around this car, hopefully you can appreciate the condition this car's in. And I can tell you a little bit of background on the vehicle. Now, this car has been known to us for a number of years now. We sold it to the previous customer who was in on Wednesday for a service, and we just so happened to have an RF automatic in the showroom, a used example, but a very beautiful example, which they went away with. So the car will be serviced, we'll continue doing the service. There's a couple of other little repairs to do on the vehicle, but it is very, very lovely. Now, you're seeing the car in its raw state. This is pre-valet, and I always like to be as transparent as possible with our cars, and point out any imperfections. There is a tiny little parking dent here, which I shall have removed over the next couple of days. Now, what really amazes me is look at the condition of the alloy wheels. I mean, that is testament to the previous owner. I don't know how they managed to have this car. It's been a number of years now that they've had this car, and they've not curbed a wheel. Now, I always remember the previous customer because they part exchanged an MGB with us, and we were all fighting over taking it home, but it was in the middle of winter. And I got round the corner in it and I turned back. I thought, oh, I can't drive that. And I know we've got the MGB to thank for the MX-5, but the MX-5 does all the things the MGB did badly. You know, it's watertight, it's not windy, it will go, run, start and stop very, very well. Not like the older classics. Nothing wrong, it's all part of the adventure. But this has got, you know, the fun aspect of the MGBs and the other two-seater British sports car, but it brakes nicely and, you know, it's reliable, etc., etc. Now, back to the owner before the previous owner. I don't know if any of you remember a song by Helen Shapiro, Walking Back to Happiness. Well, the gentleman who wrote that song, his name was John Schroeder, and he actually owned this vehicle. Okay, unfortunately he passed away, and we actually purchased the car back in probate. So it's kind of got a celebrity status, this car. Now, John Schroeder was actually a dear customer of mine who purchased a car from me back in 2006 when these had just come out with the folding roof. And he bought a Galaxy Grey manual car, but then as he got later on in life, he wanted an automatic, and he purchased this, actually from our Bookham branch, which was closer to him. We're over at Orpington here. So this car is, I have a bit of history with this car and both previous owners of the vehicle. Okay, so I just want to point out the accessories on this vehicle. You've got this chrome filler cap, which I think is a very tasteful accessory. You've got the chrome marker rings on the repeaters, and you've got this nice mesh grille, which it looks fantastic, but also it does help prevent those stones flicking up and piercing the air conditioning condenser. I mean, it will help. Obviously, there's stones smaller than that, so I think both, you know, it looks good, and it also has a it has a purpose. You know, it's not just for looking good. Now, something else I've noticed: the car has front parking sensors, okay, as well as rear parking sensors. So you do have a few blind spots on the car, so I think that's a good, sensible accessory to have. Of course, the National Trust sticker, that's a very good sign of ownership, I'd say. I always find when there's a National Trust sticker in a car, the cars tend to be looked after very well. But yes, so I'm going to take lots of photographs of the car, so you can obviously study them. And we'll show you around the interior in a moment, and we'll show you how the hood works. So today I have my assistant, Tyler. Say hello, Tyler, for the camera. And Tyler is going to hop in the vehicle and we'll show you how to operate the roof. So if you hop in, Tyler. So if you run for the camera, if you run through what you're going to do here.
So we'll turn the vehicle on.
Okay.
And what you do is you press this little release button on just up here.
Yep.
Pull the flap back.
Yep.
And then you press this little button just here.
Okay, so let me step back and show this operation here. And that takes how long, Tyler?
About 8 to 10 seconds. It's very quick.
It's very quick, yeah. I think the official figure's 11, but that certainly did feel a lot quicker. So look at the lines now. I'll take you around the car. Looks fabulous, doesn't it, Tyler? Absolutely. Okay, and can you pop the boot for me? Now, unlike a lot of cars with the retractable roofs, it won't actually interfere with your boot space. So we're going to pop the boot and I'll show you. I haven't looked in the boot yet. Oh, there's a few leaves in there. Please excuse me, it will all be valeted. But there is your boot space with the hood down. Now, Tyler, if you reverse the operation. Okay, and if you pop the boot for me, just for the benefit of the video, there you go. So it doesn't change at all. So I mean, I could certainly live with the boot like that. You get 2, 3 big soft bags in there, no problem at all. Okay, so I'm just going to pop in the vehicle now and we'll run you through the bits and pieces. So we've got 2 keys with the car. The customs just forwarded on their spare key because they didn't actually realise they were going to go away with a new car when they came in on Wednesday. So I'll start the car up. Now there's the mileage there, 25,277 miles. So beautiful miles, okay? Now you've got paddle shifts. So I know a lot of people would say, why do you want an automatic sports car? Well, this has got a 6-speed gearbox, okay? The gears change quicker than I could change gear. I know there's people out there that may disagree, but I certainly couldn't change gear as quickly as this car. And if you want to do it manually, you've got these paddles here like you have on a Formula 1 car, okay? Now, you've got the all-important heated seats, which have 5 levels there, okay? So I would say the perfect weather for driving a convertible is a cold winter's morning when you've got the heated seats on and the heater on, hood down, absolutely beautiful. You've got the BOSE premium sound system. Now, I think we've all heard of BOSE, and you can plug in an auxiliary there, okay? So you can still use, you know, your phones and your iPods, etc., etc. Now, I forget now, this does have Bluetooth. Let's have a look. So you've got your cruise control here, okay? Yes, you can answer your phone here. So you can pair your phone up. I had to think about that. I haven't had one of these in a while. So you can pair your phone up here and make a call or answer a call. You've got your auxiliary and you've got a 6 CD auto changer. Now, I personally don't have any CDs, but I know plenty of people still do. Okay, so connectivity is great, even being a 10-year-old car. You've got some nice creature comforts. Okay, you've got the performance. You've got the automatic box, so if you're in and around, you know, London or busy traffic, you can use this as an everyday car. I like driving manual cars, you know, for pleasure, but this could be your everyday car as well. Okay, you've got the best of both worlds. All right. Now, also, this has been a hot topic in my family at the moment. You can turn the airbag off for the passenger just with the key, so you don't have to get like a car-specific child seat. Okay. So you can put a rear-facing child seat here and carry the little one so they can also enjoy the car. Okay, so let me see. So these are the buttons for the hood, as we showed you earlier. Okay, and that's the only manual part you need to do before you press those buttons. Tyler, could I have the bit of paper? Now I just want to share the service history with you. Thank you. Now, Mazda employ a digital service record, so if you lost the books, it's no great shakes. This car was supplied new by Turnbull's Mazda. I think they're no longer, in Yorkshire, June 2011, PDI at 7 miles. Then it's been serviced at 5,010 miles, yeah, 9,100 miles, okay, 18,000 miles, yeah, with ourselves, TW Whites. About 500 miles later, TW Whites. Again, TW Whites Orpington. So that's when we sold the car in October 18. Okay, so that was it. Yeah, the winter months, because I remember driving that MG. And we're servicing it again. So it's been serviced on mileage, okay, because it's done very, very little miles. And for the service, we're having a service and 2 shock absorbers, actually. I've been told by my service department 2 shock absorbers were sort of misting up, so we thought we'd better replace them. Now this car will come with a 12-month Mazda ZZ Plus warranty. Now I emphasize Mazda warranty because a lot of used cars of this sort of age will come with a third-party warranty that's not that comprehensive. This will have an RAC platinum warranty. It will have roadside assistance for 12 months, and the claim limit is the value of the car, not one of these small claim limits that really, you know, of £250 or something. You can't really, there's not a lot on here that you could really claim for. Okay, now if you need any more specific photographs or videos of this vehicle, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, or give us one of us, we'll give one of us a call, drop us an email, live chat, etc. Any time of day, we're always happy to help. Part exchange is extremely welcome. Now, I'm just sort of taking you around the car as I talk. It's extremely welcome, even if you don't have a Mazda or Suzuki. If you have a look at our website, we have many cars from many other manufacturers. So do give us a go, okay? We have finance facilities, and we have fantastic facilities to extend warranties for up to 3 years, okay? Now, we're here to help. We try to make the whole process as seamless as possible, but also as enjoyable as possible. So if there's anything you'd like us to help you with, please don't hesitate to ask at all. So thank you very much for watching the video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye bye.